Here you go.
Came out this morning to do a underwater video, which I did. I'm having trouble uploading my video off my little camera to my phone. So I decided I would do this little walk around the place where I jump off here all the time into the water and kind of show you that part, and I'll have to do my little underwater one because this is Silibon Beach here again where I hang out. This little walkway off to my left here, the top of this ramp right there, that's where you start at the end and you run all the way to the end at high tide, and you drop about 10 feet down into the water. A lot of the kids do it, and I join in with them once in a while. I love jumping off these stuff. And then you got, of course, the down over there. That is Cebu Island. And you see that little jetty sticking out? That's the runway for Dumaguete Airport. And you're going to see there's a plane landed on it right now. A little plane. In a minute, now here's right behind me here where I run off and jump. This is a row of those vendors. In the afternoon they open up every day and they put tables out in the back here. This is the back seating area nobody ever sees, but you can sit back here and eat your food. In a second I'm going to show you the front of their vendors. But I want to walk down this seawall here. This is looking back. That's a fishing village there. There's where I jump off. You go do-do-do, boom, off into the sea. Great place to snorkel around there too. That's a sand bottom, so all you gotta do is clear that part of the seawall and you're fine. Haven't done any flips yet, but you can see this seating area off to the right. It's really cool. They have everything put away right now, but they'll be bringing it out later. I'm early in the morning. I just finished my underwater dive. When the water's a little higher, the kids can come up, and if there's a nice wave coming in, you can catch that, swim right up and hit the seawall and run up and catch the top and hop over the top. I used to do that. I don't do it anymore. I mean, it's a run and jump and hang and chin up and get up over the top. And when I tried it, I missed the top. So I stopped. Now this seawall isn't this high. The rest of the stretch down through Dumaguete, it ends right down here. And to the right there is that basketball court. And I play basketball there. Look at that nice clean water. You see that submerged pipe out there? That runs way out there. And you can guess what that's for. It runs, you go out there a certain distance, like a quarter mile where I go snorkeling, and there's a big drop off out there. And that pipe runs out there. There's a channel. Goes from Cebu way over there all the way out. So when the tide goes in, the tide goes out. Anything they dump out. And so far, I have not seen any Hyperion plants here. Now there's a commercial jet coming in. Going to the landing strip. Yep, right there. And I'm going to go down on that jetty Not right now, but eventually I was going to go down there and snorkel out on the front of that and take a picture of the jets going, oh gosh, 20 feet over your head. Now here's the front of those vendors. Nobody's in there now, but look at how many there are. There's at least 50. I usually pull up there on my bike, grab some food on a stick. There's the back side of that seawall. You get up on there right there, there's some stairs going up the back of it. And then you run towards the other end and dive off, jump off, whatever. But this is where everybody parks their motorcycles, all in this area, or down in that shaded area to the left. There's a nice shaded area down there. One of my other little quickie videos I took, they were pulling a 35-foot cabin cruiser boat out on the sand right there. That was kind of interesting, with winches. But that's a nice tropical beach. That's a fisherman's stretch right there, and they live there. Pop their boats in the water, go out and do the fish, sell the fish. There's a little sorry store right there where that colored umbrellas are. And I had a really nice dive just a few minutes ago. The swells were kind of big. But I'm going to putt down. This little area here is kind of really cool. In the middle of the day, when it's hot, you can putt over here and there's these trees cause you can just feel the cool air in these trees. It feels so good riding the bike. You can park off to the side and get some nice shade, chat with people. But since I finished my dive and that little video you saw there, I'm going to head down to Bogart's, which is now Game On. And I showed it in an earlier video. They're rated as probably the #1 cheeseburger in town. Maybe not #1 for the burger, but I rate things as quality of the burger combined with the price. Well, you want to pay $20 for a burger, yeah, you're going to get a maxi burger. But for the price combination with fries, the atmosphere and view, waterfront, you'll see it in a minute, and it'll remind you of one of my past videos. And that's the way I rate food. It's not just the amount of food, the quality of the food, it's everything put together. They have bathroom facilities in there that are okay. The chef, cook, she's awesome. So that's a good thing to have when you got a restaurant, is a consistent cook. So this is a little roundabout thing I did. I just went by Pancake House. This guy cut me off. Zippity-doo-dah around him. And go down here by the seawall, Waterfront Boulevard, goes the full length of Dumaguete. Usually see me down on the other end filming stuff. To the left there's a big parking area and the basketball courts. This whole area down there against the seawall and off to the right around the buildings, these are all restaurants, cafes. People park all along that seawall. Hundreds and hundreds of cars and motorcycles will be here in the afternoon and evening every day. There's rooftop restaurants. It's one of the best places around in Dumaguete for a nightlife, for a foodie. Because that's the famous North Point to the right there. And they've got food. Couple little bars. But it's not a big thing into the bar thing, it's big thing into the food thing. But it's all these places where you see little areas you could pull in, that is packed full of cars and motorcycles, scooters, at night. Then way off in the distance, you're going to see one of the ferries out there. And that is To Go Ferry Services. And they also have little cruise boats that go around. I don't know where that one's from, but it's waiting to get into the docking terminal down there at the bayfront. That's where you go load on the boats to go anywhere to Cebu or wherever you're going to go. Siquijor is a very popular place to go because it doesn't take long to get there. It's a day trip thing. Go over there to the beach. You can stay over there. Nice places to stay. I haven't gone over there yet. Well, not this time, not on this trip. But it's in my game plan. But you can see it. It's a nice big boat. They got some fast, speedy boats that go back and forth. A whole fleet of stuff that goes to the islands. That's in my future. I'm busy doing all the stuff in Dumaguete, and I don't film a lot of it because I'm usually hiking around falls and hot tub areas right up from where my hotel or my apartment is. Because I used to live right down here for quite a while. A condominium complex and then some other apartments before I got into my longer term one. So I thought I'd hook my camera on my bike, cruise down here a little bit, head over to Game On. There's a shipping port right there. There's a big ship in there with the cranes on it. And another cruiser type of boat in there. And then the other ones are waiting out there to come in. Tides down a little, so you have some beach. Little bow wow down there. There's a little township down here by the beach that I'm getting ready to enter into. This is it here. I'm going to readjust my camera. When I have my camera out on top of here, I have it in a waterproof case because it rains. We're in a kind of rainy season. So I have it in there. It's not going to rain right now, but my camera gets super hot. You can't even put your hand on the back. I'm going to end up destroying this camera if I don't watch it. So once in a while I pull over and put something over the top of it, and you can't even put your hand on the back. We'll see how long it goes. But this is where you cruise through this little township here. There's a place down here I eat quite a bit. In fact, later in the day today, I went down, I was back down to get my .3 appointment for my visa extension for 6 months. That was 96.75 pesos. Right to the left there, it's called Guts. G-U-T-S. Guts. Nice outdoor seating, great place to eat. They make roasted whole chickens, which I did come down and buy one to take home. There's that Bayfront Boulevard with all the lit up lighting stands for nighttime and boardwalk. And you got Tom Tom's Cafe cafe to the right here, coffee shop. Was in there the other day. Nice view from there, indoors or outdoors. There's a boardwalk, still continues all the way down here. Yeah, we'll hit that guy. And you've seen the Dumaguete big park that sticks out way down there. You'll see it. I was down there doing foodie runs a while ago. Now we're going to pull in here to Game On. These are some parking attendants here, so when it gets crowded, and the owner is sitting there at a table back there doing some paperwork. And I got to pop in here and have their famous cheeseburger.